I just hope it has a sense of fun and a sense of interaction and also a sense of identity. For me, nature is about, a different kind of environment than what we as humans are used to. And, realizing how important it is to, keep that in our lives somehow. Hi, I'm Christopher E. Harrison, and I'm a visual artist. I try to put myself in the mindset of what is the personality of where this art piece is going to be. I think that's an important part of creating a public art piece. It has to have the personality or the soul of the area that it's going to be in. I wanted to make it real simple, being that it would be for children. I thought, well, kids always like to identify things in their environment, point out something and say, oh, well, this is a bird or this is a turtle. Well, it was just something that I always enjoyed. I think that you have it in you to be creative, so I think it's just always been there to, make things. At first for my own enjoyment, and then eventually for the enjoyment of others. So, it's something that I just started doing when I was like 3 or 4, You get a crayon and you just start going and it just never stops. Once you know the fundamentals of everything, you just, go with what you know. Over this past summer, when the uprisings happened in Minneapolis, probably did about 8 murals around the city. I felt for me that was my advocacy. I'm not a person who really goes out there and marches and puts my life on the line and all that, but I use the skills that I have to push forward, that agenda of civil rights and people being able to live the life that they want to live without violence or struggle. It's a way to kind of release all that pain and aggression and fear that was going on, but doing it in a way that, people can just absorb easier than, yelling at each other or destroying things. It's a way to create, that dialogue and maybe hopefully work toward healing. I'm really into the idea of, learning from, the past and things that have gone on before us, because that'll inform the future. So art really mirrors our times, our existence. It's important to always have that element there so you can always keep ourselves in check.